It is that time of the week again for our weekly book recommendation. Today, I'm recommending my second favorite book from my author, Hal Runkel. That is one of the authors that I binge almost everything he's put out there. He wrote the book ScreamFree Parenting, which is one that we dropped a few weeks ago. Today, ScreamFree Marriage, which is his second book, which takes the principles building on from ScreamFree Parenting, ties them into marriage and how we often apply the same misconceptions of parenting as we do to marriage. I've read a lot of books on marriage, and the one reason that I love this book, and it is my number one book about marriage that I recommend, it is because it has nothing to do with we. The byline of this book is Reclaim Your We by Reclaiming Your I. It focuses on who you are as a person, which this entire podcast is focused on that, who you are as a person. You might have noticed that I don't talk about marriage often on this podcast. It's intentional. Not because I don't have advice on marriage. I do. Not that I can't help you on marriage. I can. The reason why I don't talk about marriage is because it's chicken or an egg thing. Because in order to have a healthy marriage, you have to have a healthy version of self. You have to have a healthy version of you. You have to have a healthy version of I. And until we have a healthy version of I, all the things you put on it are going to be mediocre. Marriage in itself should enhance what you already are. One of my favorite analogies that I use to describe my concept of marriage is Thanksgiving here in America. If you take the Thanksgiving plate and you put turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing on this plate, you've got a pretty good meal. And if that was what you provided your guests at Thanksgiving, most of them would be happy. But there's one thing a few select people would ask for to make that plate better. And all three of them would be better with this. Gravy. Marriage is the gravy which enhances what's already on the plate. The reason why I don't talk about marriage is because until you have a healthy recipe of potatoes, stuffing, and turkey, nothing that you put on top of that is going to make that flavor any better. You might be able to cover up some bad turkey with some good gravy, but eventually you're going to notice that there's something wrong with this recipe, that something tastes bad and bitter when you keep eating this meal. So I've created this podcast to focus on things before you get to marriage, because if I can help you become a stronger version of self, if I can help you understand how to grow up and calm down within yourself, then you have the capacity to have an amazing marriage. And marriage can apply, and there's lots of different things on top of that, but this podcast is focused on I. How can I help you get better? My focus is how to help you live better, be better, and dream bigger than you've ever imagined. Doing those three things, doing the 3 L's, the life, lead, love, and legacy. Those are the pursuit of I, and they are enhanced with the pursuit of we. And if we don't have strong I's, all the things we do on top of it are going to be mediocre. And maybe you already experience that in your marriage. So today, my book recommendation is ScreamFree Marriage by Hal Runkel. I will put a copy of the link for Amazon down in the show notes. That's all I have for you today. Enjoy your week. We'll be back again tomorrow.